Welcome to Definitely Not Mechanics.
Hey everybody, it's another episode of Definitely Not Mechanics. Today, working on projects in the new shop. We're gonna be doing ball joints, the uppers, the lowers. We're gonna be doing a center link, inner and outer tie rod ends, new sleeves, an idler arm, sway bar links, and a string alignment, I guess. We're gonna figure that part out. But we've got extended lower ball joints, so it's actually gonna lower the truck a little bit. That's gonna be awesome. I've got extended upper ball joints. What that's gonna do is fix my camber curve, because the camber curve is really terrible on these from the factory. One thing to note about what we got going on here. So normally on these S10s, the upper ball joint is held in with a weld rivet that is from the factory. Looks like these have been replaced in the past with some greasable ball joints here, and they are bolted in. So that's gonna cut our install time in half. Mint. First step is we gotta pull this cotter pin out. It came with new cotter pins, so I'm just gonna cut that with some dikes and then pull that off. And then next up, we'll pull the ball joints just straight out. Now, if you're gonna be reusing your tie rods, probably don't be so abusive with them. Try to be nice to them. Don't hammer down on the top of the post here. You'll damage these threads. You won't be able to get a nut back on there.
Yeah, typically, you'll wanna hit right here on the knuckle, and it'll free everything up.
So now that we've got our tie rod end off, we've got our ABS cable out of the way. We don't want to mess that up. We're gonna loosen these nuts right here, but we're gonna leave them still a couple of threads on. And then we're gonna beat the shit out of this spindle until those ball joints pop loose. When you're hitting them, normally you stop whenever it pops. If you're beating on it on one side, it's not coming loose, just turn it, get some action on that other side. Make it equal, you know?
Booyah shaka. What's next?
I don't think it's supposed to do that. I think these are original factory parts right here. These are definitely aftermarket. These really aren't in that terrible of shape, but I got better ones, and those boots are already starting to crack, like this one. We're gonna get shirts made for your first event when you have the truck rebuilt that say a whole lap without a pole. And then we're also gonna get shirts that say, oh, not again, just in case. Slides down in there and the bolts go up. Make sure that your bolts go up. They go down, you're gonna catch the boot right here on the side, or you're gonna limit travel. Something bad is gonna happen. So to get a Preston ball joint out, you have to have one of these nifty little ball joint tools.
This one just so happened to be from Matco.
Yeah, but you can use any one you want. I think they're like $200 to rent them at AutoZone, and you get your money right back. That's a heck of a deal, let me tell you. So you want to set it up in a way that you're not going to damage the control arm. It's not going to come out oblong or anything. We know that we're pushing it from the top down, so we want to make sure that we've got a big cup here that'll surround all the way around that ball joint. That way you're not just pressing your ball joint together. That doesn't make any sense. So with this one, we had to set it up to where it was pointed down, which means we can't use the impact on it. I did it the old-fashioned way. Like 2 good rotations all the way around, it's probably going to come loose at that point.
Did that one do it?
If you're having trouble, what?
Did that one do it?
Yeah, it's already loose. If you're having trouble and it's not coming out, it's really rusty, you want to give it like a 1/4 of a turn, hit it here, try to get this set up straight to where you can hit both sides, and it'll knock that loose, get some of that rust that's built up out of there. So we've already tightened ours all the way down. It popped out.
Maybe.
Well, popped out, but I just pushed it back up in there again. There we go.
There it is.
You've always got to set up some elaborate amount of, blocks on here. If you own the ball joint tool kit, cut them son of bitches out. That's the best way to do it. Cut them. Too long, cut it. Too short, weld to it. Doesn't matter. Cut it at an angle if you need to. Do that with the AutoZone one too. They don't care. See, I like the snap-on one because it clips together. They'll clip into place. Well, sorry. Next time you borrow somebody's tools, find somebody that's got a little bit more money. Oh, fuck. Oh, that looks dope. Oh yeah. So I usually cut these little clips because I know they're gonna break anyways, and I don't ever have replacements. So give her the old zip tie.
Oh, handy dandy zip tie.
I don't know about you guys, but my personal preference is just leave the ties on there. Have those tails just sticking off. It's cool. People know that you work on your own stuff after that. Now, I never retorqued these after I put my Chinese wheel spacers on. We'll go ahead and do that now. Typically, you don't want to use an impact for this. You want to use a torque wrench and put these around 75 to 100 as well. With this being aluminum, I think 75 should be plenty, especially again since this is a smaller vehicle. So you just want to set your torque wrench to 75 and then wait for it to click. And then do them in a star pattern. Next up, we're going to be installing our center link, inner tie rods, sleeves, and outer tie rods. I've gone ahead and assembled all of this. It's just loosely put in there. It's not tightened down. I've got this generally about the same length as these. We're going to go ahead and take these off, measure them, get an exact measurement, try to put it back exactly where it was before. installed. No squeak anymore, that's good. Maybe it's instead of settle.
Maybe.
Also, I didn't measure beforehand, so I have no idea. So, if this helped you guys out figuring out if these were the right parts for you, or if this is the repair you need to do, or how to do this repair, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel. There's going to be plenty more content of this truck, as well as more content of that little guy hiding over there. And now they're back under the same roof, and it's our roof?
Yeah.
What world is this?
It's a new world.
It's a new world. Special shout out to our sponsor, Baggerworks Racing. Without them, we wouldn't be here in this beautiful shop getting ready to grow this channel even more. If you guys need any help with racing stuff, especially truck racing, anything truck motor related, you got an LS that came out of a Chevy Silverado that you got out of the junkyard in your Miata, sure we could help. If you got to bag your pickup, you got that Tecunche, Soquiondo, you know what I'm saying, no chemical, and you want to slam that motherfucker, you can help with that. I didn't come up with anything to say after that. But check out Baggerworks Racing and check out our Facebook page. There's going to be content uploaded there that we don't normally post on our YouTube channel. Look out for that. Let's just bust the tagline down on this. Like, share, subscribe, tell your kids, tell your mom, tell your grandpa, your stepdad. He probably hates me, but tell him too.
Bye. Nope, nothing to drink. Looking for water. But on the other hand, Logan, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just detailing the truck, dude. What's up?
Yeah, what do you detail it with?
Oh, my product of choice? I know a lot of people like to use McGuire's, Chemical Dudes, whatever. But I'll tell you what, the best thing to clean a white vehicle, Clorox bathroom cleaner, baby. I ain't got clear coat, but if you look at this right here, look. Just your regular mucky mud. Not coming off, right? Couple spritzes of this. Bam! Look at that, dude. Emerald Lagasse couldn't have said it better himself. This is the shit to use. And we're not even sponsored by Clorox. I'm just out here cleaning with it. It looks great. Got a white vehicle. Half of it's got clear coat. Half of it doesn't. Doesn't matter. Because I've got bleach in a spray. I'd spray it in my mouth if I wasn't so afraid. But I bet you what, it would clean it.